What's up YouTube, this is Wingnet11 coming at you with a new review. Today I'll be reviewing my Transformers cybertron-Dark Scorpinok. This guy is a direct repaint of Energon Scorpinok. Some of the features this guy has, which mind you, I don't have like some of the things because I got this in '05 and that was at the time when I still played with toys. Yes, yeah, I played with this guy. So I'm missing the missiles and one of the guns from up here, but that's no big deal. So yeah, but this guy, he has very like dark color scheme. He's got the blacks, the grays. I love the gold detail right here on his grill, like his hood type thing, because he is a Scorpion, he is definitely modeled after a construction type vehicle. And there's like multiple cockpits on this thing. Like you have the one, you can tell this could definitely be like a cockpit up here. This could be like a cockpit in one of his other modes or something like that. So with this, I like how how he has the two like rods that like move when you're like moving his arm, like his claws, which is pretty sweet. His claws do go back and forth for like a shovel. They're like shovels. He does have like a stinger like needle thing. His like pincer claw things are articulated. They go up and down. For articulation in Scorpion mode, he has full arm rotation on a ratchet joint. Can go back and forth like a punching motion on a ratchet joint. Same thing on the other arm. Tail goes up. Just has full articulation. Like go up and down on a ratchet joint. Oh, also this doesn't have any batteries in it, so I can't show you guys the sounds. Also, the sounds are just really annoying, so that's why I took the batteries out. He has cannons on his like hips, which is pretty cool. Like they're fully rotated on the full 360. Same on the other side. So yeah, let's transform him into robot mode. For robot mode, you want to first pull his tail out and then flip it back, and then fold it down like this, and you can do whatever you want with the tip. His feet just fold down like this. Very easy transformation. Feet roll down like that, which are like shovels. I forgot to mention that. Same thing on this side. Just fold it down. Fold the feet at a 90-degree angle and pull the backpack down. Now you have him in partial robot mode. Then next part you want to do is fold this out and fold the down like that, so he has giant shoulder pads, and fold his head out, and now we have Dark Scorpinok in robot mode. His face is definitely like, I think it's kind of like a G1-ish Megatron. Like if you flip his visor back fully, you probably definitely be able to see it better. I love the color of his face. It's kind of like a, I don't know what kind of blue it is. It's kind of like a periwinkle blue, I guess. But I love the color of his face, and the inside of his things. That this you can definitely tell is like a motor. For that would have been, and then for articulation in robot mode, he just goes up and down like this, and then he just uppercuts. That's pretty much. Articulation is definitely hindered with his arms in this mode because of the way the shoulder pads are, but I've also seen him in another with his with it like this, and this was also in the directions. I think I don't have my old directions, and then this with him like this, he is definitely more articulated because he goes up and down like in and out on the ratchet joint. Like he has the same articulation as he would if he was in Scorpion mode. But let's change him back to this mode. And he has a planet key gimmick, which is used in all three of his forms. You just flip up his tail like this. Flip up the tail. Insert the Cyber Planet key, which is definitely like, you can tell it's Jungle Planet. But excuse me, the chrome paint that was on here like wore off because this was my attic, so yeah, And now he has cannons on the tip of his tail, so he can go like, and then drop his face down, so he can be like, pew, 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 and all that. Now the third form I'm going to go into is fold the tail down, open up his chest plate, put his head back down there. You want to flip his tail up so it looks like this. And try to get it like as much as possible. Now flip the arm, flip his arm like he would be in Scorpion mode. Do the same thing on this side. And there's little notches that it would peg into. Now this part you want to flip his legs down, his heels down, back to inside the back of his treads. Now you want to flip dislocate his ankles pretty much. Put them this way, flip them around so the gyro things would be there. Do the same thing on this side. And just to let you know, these things are very sensitive and they will fall out. Just from my experience with what I've done. Flip his knee pad claws out. Now you're halfway there. Now you want to flip his things out to form the wings. Okay, just fix this. And now you have Scorpinok in his flight mode. Which this flight mode, you can definitely tell has like 2 different cockpits, even though it's not painted in. Okay, is this gonna stand out? No, because this right here, you can definitely tell it looks like a cockpit, even though it's not painted. And then you have the front cockpit right here. And then this rolls pretty well, I'd say. And it also has like little wheels on his wings. There's wing grips, and then also this is like an unofficial like form that I've messed with. Just flip everything, reverse it, pretty much. Put his legs down like this, like you would normally. Same thing. Pull his head, pull the cannon head part down, pull out the fist. Now it's like a giant Godzilla type fighting machine thing. I don't know. It's just something I always used to mess with when I was a kid. But definitely get this guy. Like, it was, for me, when I got this, I was either choosing between Scourge or Scorpinok. I like Scorpinok. Scorpinok's a very good figure, and it's definitely it's pretty articulated. You just got to know how to work it out and everything like that. I like this figure. I love the color scheme of it. I'm definitely a giant. I like Scorpinok as a figure. Like him in the series, he wasn't really around much in the series. I don't really remember Cybertron that well. But I remember in Energon, I really didn't like him in Energon. So, but this is a figure alone. Like I think this classification it was back in the day was an ultra class figure, I think, which would be now I think today's supreme class. If I'm wrong with my thinking, write that in the comments because I'm just not positive with that. But yeah, definitely if you can find this guy on eBay at a decent price, definitely pick him up. Or if you find him on like TF Source or like another like Transformers website, I'd say pick him up because this guy is definitely a good figure. I like him a lot. I just like how his beast mode is like a tank almost. I just like him. I can't say any more about him. Like his face sculpt is amazing. Like this is definitely something I'd say put on your shelf. This is definitely shelf worthy. Yeah, this is Wingnet 101. Signing out. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.